Welcome to this terrific Tuesday edition of Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco. Today is going to be a totally terrific Tuesday. There's going to be everything terrific today. We're going to be tanning, we're going to be in the pool, we're going to be talking about bathing suits, sports, so much totally terrificness, you're not going to believe how terrific it is. What's not terrific to kick off the show today is this. I've been railing for the last 2 weeks against these liberal mayors in these blue cities talking about defunding the police, and now it's gone to the next level of abolishing the police. And, you know, if this doesn't signal a time when people of all colors, races, sizes, sexes, whatever you are, got to come together and say, this crap's got to stop. Take a look at this, okay? Take a look at that. That's the front page of today's New York Post, okay? And when you hear about Mayor Bill de Blasio here in New York taking time and money to paint Black Lives Matter in front of Donald Trump's building right down the famous Fifth Avenue, the little boy that I just held up on the front page of today's New York Post, his name is Devell Gardner, okay? And he was with his family at a park having a nice celebration, and a couple of thugs come in and start firing randomly into a crowd. And guess what? It's 5 people, 6 people are hurt. 1 person is dead, and he was 22 months old. If an innocent child getting killed isn't enough for people to stop with the woke and wake TF up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. And you got all these crazy squadron members like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. They're all out there talking about, let's reimagine policing. Let's defund the police. No, we don't need to reimagine or defund. What we need to do is we need to train them properly. We need to get back to community policing. You know, years ago in New York City, they used to put the cops in the neighborhoods they lived in, so they would know the people. You know the homeless guy in the park, okay? You know the 2 crackheads over there because you see them all the time, and you know how to deal with them because you got to know them. You know you can drag them home to their parents and they'll get a kick in the pants maybe. That used to be, but not anymore. The main thing is this. You're going to hear these lefties talking about they haven't defunded enough, okay? Right here in New York City, while we cut $1 billion from the police force, that's 16% of the budget for the NYPD, okay? More importantly, before those funding cuts even go into effect, Mayor de Blasio came in and eliminated the anti-crime unit. The anti-crime unit are the guys that go around in plain clothes, and they're responsible for taking guns off the street. They're the ones, people don't tend to commit crimes when there's a uniformed officer out there. But when there are undercovers who are tracking people and on the streets, boom, that's where they catch them in the act. And we have eliminated here in New York City the anti-crime unit. And you want to know why gun crimes are up like 300% over the same 2 weeks last year? It's because already the anti-crime unit can't do their job, and we're having shootings all over the city. And you're not going to hear about this black life, but you're going to hear from his grandmother and his dad a little later in the show. But spread this around. Talk to your friends about it. This is Devell Gardner. He was 22 months old when he was shot and killed by the upswing in violent gun crimes here in New York City, and it's going to keep happening all across the country. And to me, I haven't heard Al Sharpton, I haven't heard one black leader, and I want to know this. Why doesn't this black life matter? We'll break that down and more right after this. Tisha Powell joins us in just 2 minutes. Stay right there.